John and Jenny. How's everything going for you today?
Things are okay. We're just frustrated right now. Our last child just went off to college, and we have three children. The last one just went in. The other two are already in college. And you know, my husband's giving me a hard time because he says I'm overreacting about the situation and doing crazy things and crazy behavior because my last child is gone. So it's frustrating.
How are you reacting to the situation?
It's hard, of course. You know, I was a stay-at-home mom, and having my last child not there, I don't really have anyone around the house. I mean, I think I'm dealing with it okay, but you know, he's giving me a hard time.
Worry too much.
Of course, I'm concerned that my child goes off to college and he's doing okay, and I don't think that's worrying. I think that's being a good mother.
Well, the thing is, we talked about it, that when my youngest little baby goes to college, you're going to pick up some hobbies and, you know, not call them every day. Not worry about them so much, not stay up late talking about what they could be doing and making yourself
I'm just
worry.
concerned about them. I'm a concerned mother. I want to make sure they're doing well in college, and I do call them, but it's just to say hi. I want to keep in touch. I'm not worried about them.
But I worry about you, and you don't get any time for yourself. Well, even if we do go do things together, she's still thinking about the kids. And I mean, I was almost looking forward to when our last one went off to college that, you know, we had our time before the kids were born. We'd go on dates and I'd have all the attention. But now she still seems to worry no matter what. I mean,
well, it's hard to go from taking care of 3 children at home to, you know, I made all the meals for them, and I was there for them whenever they needed. I drove them places if they need me to drive them places, and I don't have that anymore.
So what does your daily routine look like now?
Well, I still take care of things around the house. I guess I'm not doing as much because my children are gone, but I still feel like I can fill in the time.
So Mom, it sounds to me like you feel kind of lonely at home. You're trying to figure out what to do with all this free time on your hands. Is that correct?
I never thought that I felt lonely. I just felt that there was less responsibility. I mean, maybe, you know, it is a big change. There isn't anyone around the house as much, and my husband's working, and I don't have to make lunch for him, and I don't have to make dinners for him, and, you know, it's a very different lifestyle, and maybe I'm just not used to it. But I don't know if I'm lonely or not. It's just different.
So what kind of things are you planning to do in the future with all this free time that you have?
I mean, I thought that I did want to have more time with my husband, and I wanted to do things with him. I feel like most of the time he's kind of giving me crap about, you know, calling the kids so much and worrying about the kids instead of, you know.
well, you know, she goes on Facebook on Saturday morning to check for pictures of what they did the night before. I mean, I think that's a little bit too much concern. I mean, you gotta give them their freedom a little bit.
I
Don't
just
check
want to
up
see
on
what
them.
they're doing.
I know, but you know, they're in college now and they're over 18. They kind of need their space a little bit. And you calling them every day to check on what they're doing and checking up what they're doing through pictures is a little bit. I think you're not spending your time wisely. I think.
Well, what do you think I should do?
Well, I think you should go on those 10K walks you've been talking about going with your friends, or you talked about getting involved in gardening, or all these hobbies you used to have before you had kids. You kind of forgot about them, and I think that you thrive when you don't worry so much, when you're involved with other things.
Jenny, how does it make you feel listening to John's suggestions?
I just don't think he realizes what it's like going from, you know, all these responsibilities of taking care of children to, you know, going on walks and going and doing this. And those are little things that you can do here and there, but my whole daily routine is thrown off. And I mean, I don't know, he's not around as much as I had hoped. And yeah, I have friends that I can do things with, but it's just not the same. And I like the way things were before, and I'm gonna try to, you know, keep in touch with my kids and I don't know.
I keep in touch with them too, but, you know, I have my own life as well.
John, how do you keep in touch with your children that are away at college?
I email them, we talk
once a week at least email just, hi, how's everything going, how are classes? We both have like a conference call every Sunday. We talk to them, all 3 kids, they're at 3 different schools. So we're just nice keeping up, but I look at the phone bill and she's calling them, 3 times a day, every day, all 3 of them. So I think
I had a
that,
very close relationship with my kids when they left, and I don't ever want to let go of that.
I know, but it's not healthy for you, I don't think. I think you're too preoccupied with the fact that they're gone, and you need to think about things at home, right now.
How much time has passed since the youngest one left?
It's been about 2 months now.
Yeah.
2 months. Yeah.
Okay. And how has your relationship changed in that 2 months?
Things were okay. I mean, we had a family and everything was fine. But then as soon as I left, and I guess I called too much, and he just started getting critical of me.
I feel like she ignores me. I mean, I'm talking to her and she's not listening to a word I'm saying. She's like washing dishes and, oh, did you hear about the kids doing something, something, something? And didn't even know what I said, so.
John, it sounds like you were thinking that once the kids left, that you and your wife were gonna have more time to spend together and you were gonna maybe get her back. And that's not
Yes.
quite happening like you thought.
No, I'm very disappointed. Very.
How does this make you feel to hear that your
I mean, it's
husband's
hard because I just, I didn't have the same responsibilities as a mother as I do as a wife. So I did the same routine for, 22 years or so. And, he wants me to change all of a sudden. And if he doesn't want me doing the things that I did for my children, for him, it's gonna take time. And I just need support. And right now I feel like all he's doing is being so critical of me. I'm not getting any support, I'm just getting, stop worrying, stop doing this, stop doing that. There's no support involved.
Okay,